our weekend off with some creativity. My name is Alana Nagy and this is Studio Saturdays. For today's Studio Saturday project, we'll be creating a paper picture frame inspired by artist Andrew Masulo.
For today's project, you will need 4 sheets of colored paper, a cellophane bag, scissors, and a pencil. But before we get started, let's take a closer look at our featured artwork from the collection. Andrew Masulo is an American artist born in New Jersey in 1957. Masulo creates small and colorful, non-objective paintings with a variety of shapes. Non-objective art is art that has no recognizable subject matter. For example, instead of trying to recreate a person, the non-objective artist is simply combining shapes, color, and line to make an image. Think of non-objective art as no objects. Although Masulo works with simple shapes, he often paints over his artworks again and again, moving elements around, changing colors and shapes until the painting is perfect in his eyes. This painting is titled with numbers 4546, as Masulo only numbers his artworks rather than naming them. In 4546, Masulo uses sharp geometric shapes in a frame-like composition. Composition is the arrangement of the individual parts that make a whole image. Over a pink background, Masulo uses smaller shapes in a complementary color scheme attached to the central white piece. A color scheme is the specific combination of colors that an artist will use for their artwork. There are many kinds of color schemes, but the most common one is the complementary color scheme. When you look at a color wheel, you can find the complementary colors by looking at which colors are directly across from each other on the wheel. For example, purple and yellow are complementary colors. In 4546, Andrew Masulo uses purple and yellow as well as red and green for a complementary color scheme. For today's activity, we will be focusing on the relationship between colors by creating a colorful picture frame using cut paper shapes. You can use shapes similar to the ones Andrew Masulo uses in his artwork we looked at today, or make up your own shapes to use and layer together for your frame. Additionally, referencing the color wheel shown earlier in the video, you will create your own unique color scheme for your shapes. Get creative with your shapes and colors. Don't be afraid to think outside the box, or outside the frame. Now it's time to think like an artist. What is your favorite color? Looking at the color wheel, what color schemes can you make with your favorite color? Do you think making a good non-objective artwork is easier or harder than trying to recreate something from real life? Why? Pick one full sheet of colored paper that matches one of the complementary color combinations we learned about. Use a pencil to draw the inner section of your frame. It can be any shape you want, just make sure to leave enough space to be able to see a picture in it. Lightly fold the paper and cut a small hole in it with the scissors. Cut out the center. Line up the frame on your cellophane bag to make sure it fits. Using the other pairs of complementary colored papers, Cut them into different shapes. Use Masulo's non-objective, simple shapes as inspiration, or create your own. Arrange the shapes around the cutout frame. Think about the color wheel and how different colors look when placed next to or across from their complementary color counterpart. When all pieces have been cut out and arranged, one by one, glue them into place. When all pieces have been attached, flip the frame over and cover the back in glue. Then place it on the cellophane bag, making sure that you can still open and close the bag. Once you're done, fill your frame with artwork or pictures to bring it to life.
Thank you so much for joining me today while we created our paper picture frame inspired by artist Andrew Masulo. Be sure to join me next time when we create impossible pyramid triangles inspired by artist Al Levine. Have a great weekend and happy crafting!
Thanks again for joining us for Studio Saturdays. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the notification bell to find out when a new video is uploaded. Have a good day!